to day 26 of our 30-day Beat the Heat Yoga Challenge. And today we're going to be standing. And what we're going to do first is stand in mountain. And what we want to do is keep our feet hip width apart, maybe a little bit closer if you feel confident in your balance. And we're going to hold our hands at our side. And with this position, we're really just going to stand here and feel a loop of energy, if you can imagine it. You want to imagine that energy is coming up from your arches and is looping around your body. So you've got energy going up through the front and it's grounding in the back. And you want to feel so steady that you can lift your toes and feel like a big gust of wind could come in the room and not knock you over. So once you feel that you have this, you should actually feel all of your muscles from your abdomen all the way down to your toes engage. And we're just going to hold our arms at our sides and we're going to open like we did yesterday with some deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in, feel that belly expand, and then breathe out. And as you breathe out, suck that navel to your spine. So in and out. Now we're going to roll our shoulders as we breathe in. So roll up and down as we breathe out. And one last one, breathe in and breathe out. Now I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see how my hands are going to be. Imagine you've got a big beach ball over your hands. We are now in volcano pose. So you don't want your hands straight up and you don't want them out like this, like goalposts. You truly want them like this, like you're holding a big beach ball. And we're going to bump our hips to the left while we lean to the right. Come back up from your core and over to the left while our hips bump to the right. And from that core, we come back up. Again, to our right, core, and to the left. Now you want to keep your neck nice and long, so you don't want to do this. Or you don't want to have it all squished up to this arm. So we're going to do both sides one more time. And make sure that you're keeping good length in your neck. So bumping to the right, arms to the left. From our core, we come back up and back over to our right and back up. Good. Now we're going to do a little forward fold flow. So we're going to start in mountain, but you can go to the top of your mat or you can just do it in the center because we're not going to do plank or down dog or anything where you'll need more room. So we're going to start with our hands up in volcano and then we're going to bow forward. Then rising up and back down. Then back up to volcano and down. Halfway left and back down. So we're getting some good blood flow in opposite directions. So when our arms are up, the blood flow is able to continue down our arm. And as we go this way, the blood flow will go the opposite direction. Now we're going to try a balancing pose that might be a little difficult for some. So you can make sure you're close to something that you can hold on to or just rest your hand against. But we're going to start with that one-legged Tadasana, with that leg coming up. So we're in mountain, but we've got one leg up and we're not crashing into the other. Then we're going to move forward, and I had to catch myself already, into a quad stretch. Now, instead of just keeping your hands on the outside of your foot, try to get your foot on the inside of your arch. But don't let your knee come out. You want to keep it as close to your other leg as possible. Now I'm going to try to do this while I'm talking. I haven't tried this before. We're going to push out with our foot and pull in with our arm. And with the other arm, let me get back up here real quick. The other arm is going to reach forward. Now you can find stability through your core. It's just if you're talking, you don't get that stability. So I'm going to be quiet now. Have some bounce and out. Now there are many variations on this. You'll see people that are able to pull that foot all the way up to the back of their head. I'm 60, that's never going to happen. So as long as you can get up like this with one arm extended, that is our standing bow. So now we're going to try it on the other side. Again, you want to start in one-legged Tadasana. And now I'm going to go through the steps without talking. So I had it for a second. So we're going to do it one more time. Now, of course, I didn't go through one-legged Tadasana the second time. So once you get accustomed to putting all your weight on one foot, try to go this way first. That'll help get you into that balancing mindset before you try to go immediately back. So again, start like this unless you feel confident enough that you can just reach directly back to the inner arch. So go up, back to quad stretch first. Get that balance. Switch your foot or your hand on your foot, and then extend out. So the goal is to try to extend both the arm and the leg at the same time. And then you can hold it for as long as you can. Just let go of your foot if you feel like you're going to lose your balance, and you'll be fine because we're not too far off of the ground. So now we've added another balancing pose. So I hope you enjoyed doing this and practicing yoga for a short period of time. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.